What is going on, my patrons? How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of You Guessed It, Joel Davis Media Network. Yes, I'm here. Woo! I hope everybody had a good weekend. Let me go ahead on here, post the link for everybody that wants to see me also on Rumble. All right, we got a lot to cover tonight. Let's do that right now. And everybody that's been rocking with me lately, man, y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all decided to rock with us. I appreciate you for that. The GoFundMe link will be up tonight. I'm gonna work on that, get that started, get that rocking. I promise you I will. Give me 1 second, let me put it out to everybody. Now, please keep in mind that you can also, if you do not have YouTube premium. 'Cause I got YouTube premium, but I know a lot of people like, oh man, I ain't paying for no YouTube premium. I ain't doing that. All right, if you do got YouTube premium, uh, please believe you can catch this on my podcast. Joe Davis Media Network. It's on Apple Music. It's everywhere now. Okay, it's everywhere. All you gotta do is just look it up. We even got it on Spotify. And if you don't want to look at the video on YouTube or Rumble, you can also look at this same video on Spotify now. All you gotta do is click up to the link and podcast. You can see it, interact with it. You can tell your friends at work, however you want to do it. Right now, let's see how many people got in the chat. We got 2 people watching over here on Rumble. Trying to make sure we get a little bit more people in. Sorry, this was one of those off the cuffs kind of streams. Me and my wife, like I said, we're still in the process of trying to move. So, we just jumping up. So tonight we're going to talk about the tragedy that is going on in Nashville as we speak. Uh, it's pretty sad about this tragedy. My heart goes out to the people that lost their lives in Nashville Christian School, private Christian grade school. Uh, but we already know we got to get to the agenda. It is a transgender female. I mean, transgender male, allegedly. Okay. Who went by the name Aiden, not Audrey. And you're not going to hear a lot about this story after it is seen today. I would say in the next 36 hours, it's going to die because it don't fit the agenda. Hmm. Isn't that something? Then we're going to also talk about something that AK Nation brings to our attention. God bless the brother AK Nation. What's going on, Latina? Get your Chinese on. Uh, we talked about a man who basically came out about his sexual preference with his wife, who they have already been having a lot of problems. Went live and well, can't make this shit up. Okay. Anyway, we also gonna talk about something happening in my area that I want to bring attention to you guys as well. A young man got brutally tortured. We thought we were gonna lose this young man, but again, nobody's not really talking about this because it don't fit these narratives. It's sad, man. It really is. We've come to a place in America where the news has become a narrative thing, right? It's got to be a narrative. Doesn't fit the narrative. Nobody wants to hear shit about it. So, without further ado, let's jump into the night's festivities here. Let's talk about what happened with the shooting, what's going on, and go from there. And then we'll talk about some of the stuff people are saying and get everybody's opinion on it as well. See what we got here. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead on and play this. Let me go ahead on and share this with the community right quick. All right. Let's see everybody getting down. Please, guys, let's try to donate to the show tonight. Let's try to get the donations up. We got 12 people in here, which is very much amazing. I'm glad to see so many people following your boy. So many people are feeling what I'm doing. I feel like I'm doing God's work, right? We're bringing awareness to people. And if you don't bring awareness to people, how are people going to be alerted of what's really going on? So I'm very honored to have everyone in here tonight vibing with me, okay? And I will try to do this again tomorrow night as well. We got 7 people watching as well on Rumble. Yeah, let's continue sharing this, man. Let's continue getting this out here. Let's continue getting everybody in up to speed. So I'm going to show on this on the screen right quick what some of the survivors are saying, some of the people that are part of what's going on. Again, this is fair use, fair use, fair use. Shout out to people in the chat. Atomic Tabasco, Latina and Cali, 007, CeeLo. That's right. Also, if you're listening to the podcast, you can be a part of these chats too. All you got to do is follow me on my social media and you can feel the vibe. Okay? I may call your name out while you're listening to the podcast for thousands or maybe millions of people to know that you are rocking with us. Okay? Same as in Rumble too. So let's get it in. Let's play this.
Being able to do my taxes with TurboTax as a person with a disability makes me feel independent. And it's because of the accessibility feature.
Shout out to Tabasco with the $10 super chat. Thank you, Tabasco. Share the love. I appreciate you, Tabasco. I appreciate you so much.
It needs to be resolved. It needs to be addressed.
When you hear about it happening at a school again, what goes through your head?
I mean, for me, the statistics start running like it's likely this gun was purchased legally. It's likely it was not stored properly and a child took it. I heard that it might have been a child, a 6th grader. I mean, just how preventable this is, how preventable these incidences are, how we should pass gun safety legislation and lock up weapons and, put background checks, require background checks on every single gun purchase, ban assault weapons. And until we do those things, this is going to continue happening.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that you guys were both a part of that. Again, we do have confirmation that 5 people have died from this shooting situation at Covenant Christian School. MNPD does say the shooter is now dead, but for now, reporting live from Green Hills, I'm Amanda Chin, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.
Okay, I'm going to motion this way. Right now, we are standing in front of Covenant Elementary School. Here you can see the massive police response. This is a preschool through 6th grade school here. It is a Christian private school. And again, we are confirming 3 children have lost their lives, as well as 2 adults after an active shooter opened fire. According to Metro Nashville Police, we have been watching emergency response vehicles drive up and down, in and out of the school parking lot since we arrived on scene a couple hours ago. That includes armored vehicles. You can see this ambulance exiting the school parking lot at this point. I did speak to a neighbor who tells me at around 10:15 or so, she heard multiple gunshots.
Shout out, thank you, Supergirl, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, man. Real talk. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for the love, man. I appreciate y'all so much. If you're on Rumble, you want to donate, you can as well, too. I'm going to continue to keep sharing this footage of what's going on. So before I show the next part of that, basically, you're seeing all the ambulance going in and out. That's expected. They're probably trying to figure out who needs assessment, who needs rescue, who needs help. 3 children lost their lives. This is just horrible. You know, you see your children in school, and you never expect for this to actually happen.
On TurboTax. With TurboTax, I file my taxes with confidence.
Well, thank you, Don. Laura and I want to express our grief and our city's grief on this unexpected day, this worst day. But let us love each other and support each other and hug each other and pray for each other and pray for our families. But also let us praise our first responders. 14 minutes. 14 minutes. I believe under fire, running to gunfire. And then I want to thank the seamless response for federal and state authorities from our police and fire department. So this morning I was in Boston to see my own son's sporting event, and now I am overwhelmed at the thought of the loss of these families, of the future lost by these children and their families. And the leading cause of kids' death now is guns and gunfire, and that is unacceptable. But I want to thank the fast response of our office.
I'll pause right there. This is where we got the problem in America. We always blame the guns. We never blame the people behind the guns. We always blame the guns. It's like a non-stop thing. It's always we blame the guns. Every time someone gets deleted in situations like this, everybody wants to blame the gun. It's not the gun. It's not. It's the people behind it. It's because these type of folks have so much going on up here that a lot of the people around them ignore the signs. Not to mention that a lot of this got to do with the fact of the matter, we have made it okay to always blame the gun when these situations happen in these public places. when children and people lose their lives. We blame the gun. I have yet to hear a speaker say that this individual behind the gun is troubled. This individual is what caused this. It's just like when someone is driving a car drunk and they cause an accident and someone loses their life. I never hear a judge say that it was the car fault, that's why that person lost their life. I always hear it's the individual, the choice they made to drink and drive. Why can't we do the same thing when it comes to these people with these guns? You can take all the guns out of America. If people want to hurt someone, they're gonna find a way. Then you got knives. What you gonna do? You gonna remove all the knives out of the system, out of the stores? Then what's gonna happen? They're gonna find another knife. I mean, you can't stop this. People, listen. When people want to do very messed up things to other people, they're going to find a way to do it. I mean, that's what it is. So I'm sorry, but I do not agree with this whole guns are the problem. Exactly, 007. The people that keep saying they want guns banned never owned one or never had one and do not know the workings of one. And the last time I checked, the gun is only going to do what the person operating it makes it do. CeeLo said, hell, remember when the Waukesha, whatever that place name, parade happened? They really tried to say it was an SUV at fault, but not. Yeah, they sure did. I remember that. They sure did. They said the SUV brakes gave out. But what was it? The man was a serial criminal. Like, that's all he did was criminal stuff. And look what happened when he went to trial. He acted the damn fool. So what you gonna say? What caused him to act the fool this time? It wasn't him that was doing acting the fool in trial. It was the stress. Bro, we gotta stop this shit. Accountability is real, okay? We gotta start holding ourselves accountable to this stuff. We cannot continue to make excuses. Because what we're doing is we're hurting ourselves. We are hurting ourselves as a nation. That's why other nations laugh at us. Because in America, they know what we're going to say. We're going to blame someone else. We're not going to take accountability. Let's continue the rest of some of this bullshit.
Guns are quick. They don't give you much time. So even in a remarkably fast response, there was not enough time. And those guns stole precious lives from us today in Nashville.
I'm done. I don't want to hear no more from this guy. He's already pissed me off. He basically blamed the gun. Now, I'm going to read the article from what I got so far from Fox News, because I am so sick of hearing this guy's already pissed me off, because all I keep hearing is gun, 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 gun. I heard nothing about the shooter being responsible. No one's saying shooter, shooter, shooter. I mean, and this is why nobody takes us serious. Exactly. They never say it again, CeeLo. When the police shoot a criminal, it's the police fault. I mean, this is crazy. I want y'all to think what y'all just heard and witnessed on this bit of. I had to stop it because it was making me nauseous. There is no accountability. This man is not holding this accountable. Didn't I tell y'all that this is the new code they own? When it comes to this alphabet shit, if it don't match narratives, they don't hold people accountable. They will not hold them accountable. And it's sad. It really is. Because right now we are paving a way for people to use everything they can to get out of stuff. Yeah, no, you know I'm your favorite ninja. Shout out to Noel Garcia, my dog. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just saying, this is sad, man. This is disgusting. Let's jump into what happened today. I'm going to read it as quickly as possible so you guys can understand what happened. So I did this for you guys so you would have to read it yourself. A 28-year-old woman. Oh, she's a woman now. Oh, we're not going for a male. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? 28-year-old woman who was a former student at the Nashville Christian School is identified as the shooter. A shooting at a Tennessee private Christian grade school left 3 students and 3 adults dead, including the head of the school, Monday. And the shooter was killed by police, authorities said. The victims were killed in the attack at the Covenant School. Authorities said Nashville police say officers engaged with and killed the shooter, identified as a 28-year-old female carrying 2 assault-type rifles and a handgun. Oh, think about this, y'all. She had 2. Nah, you ain't gonna hear that, CeeLo. They can't do that. Because, see, she's part of the alphabet community, CeeLo. You ain't gonna hear nothing about her. It's gonna be she a woman, and they gonna stop talking about it, player. You know how they do. You know they gotta stay on code, man. She don't fit the agenda. This don't fit the agenda. Damn. Shout out to my wife. She listening to me right now. Oh, man, I love it. Shout out to my beautiful wife. All right. All right. Let's continue. Now, the shooter was identified as Audrey Elizabeth Hill. Oh! One for Bob. Bob, thank you for the $10 super chat, brother. I appreciate you, man. Oh, man. Tommy, don't shame my dog, Bob. Bob's the joint, man. Bob's a freaking legend. Thank you for the super chat, Bob. We love you over here, man. Real talk. Always donating, always giving, showing love. All right, let's get back to the story here. Now, the shooter was identified as Audrey Elizabeth Hale, a Nashville resident who identified as a transgender woman. Okay, which is weird to me because she was born a woman, so why would she be considered a transgender male? That makes no sense. Investigators were investigating a home connected to her. Nashville Police Chief John Drake said Hale possibly prepared for the shooting, including writing a manifesto. We also determined that there were maps drawn on the school in detail of surveillance entry points. At one point, she was a student at that school. He said there was a vehicle nearby that gave us a clue as to who she was. We are responding to an active aggressor at 33 Burton Hills Boulevard Covenant School. We can confirm we have multiple patients. Parents coming to the school should go to 20 Burton Hills at this time. This is an active scene. Police say the shooter entered the building through a side door and fired shots before moving to the second floor, where Hale was confronted by responding officers. They don't believe she was wearing body armor, authorities said. Hale was armed with two AR style weapons, including a rifle and pistol and a handgun. Two of the weapons may have been purchased legally in the Nashville area. Drake said investigators were probing a possible theory for a motive but did not disclose any details. Officials at the medical center say three young students were transported to Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt with gunshot wounds. All three were pronounced dead after arrival. The three more adults were also pronounced dead following the attack. All three were staffed at the school. The victims were identified by the police as, and y'all, while I read these names, please keep the family of these victims in your prayers because, again, this is a very troubling time for anyone that is experiencing this type of loss. All right. Evelyn the cost. I hope I pronounced that right. Haley Scuggs and William Kinney, all 9 years of age. Lord Hammer. Cynthia Peak, 61. Catherine Konings, 60, and 61-year-old Mike Hill. Coates was the head of the school at Covenant, according to the school's website. Covenant School is private, Christian, and institution for students of the 6th grade, according to the website. My heart breaks with news of the school shooting at the Covenant School this morning. Reverend Mark Spalding of the Diocese of Nashville said in a statement, "Let us pray for the victims, their families, and the Covenant Presbyterian community. We are responding to an active aggressor," and I think I talked about that earlier. So the Metro Nashville PD confirmed the shooter's death in a statement, adding that the school was already working on reunifying parents and children a safe distance away from the Burton Hills Boulevard the school is on. An active shooter event has taken place at Covenant School, Covenant Presbyterian Church on Burton Hills Drive. The shooter was engaged by MNPD and is dead. Student reunification with parents at a Woodmont Baptist Church, 2100 Woodmont Boulevard. The department wrote in a statement, the only report injury following the attack was an officer who suffered a glass wound to his hand. So the Nashville branch of Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearm, ATF, has also deployed agents to assist MNPD in responding to the attack. Nashville Mayor John Cooper released a statement regarding the attack on Monday. In tragic mourning, Nashville joined the dreaded long list of communities to experience a school shooting. He wrote, "My heart goes out to the families of the victims. Our entire city stands with you as facts continue to emerge. I thank our first responders and medical professionals." David Ross, director of Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, said his agency is assisting local authorities. "I know there are people who will criticize us for the prayers, but that's the way we do it in the South." Other Tennessee lawmakers were quick to offer their condolences and support following Monday's attack. The state senators Marsha Blackburn and Bill Hagerty both released statements mourning the tragedy and praising law enforcement. Devastated and heartbreak about the tragic news of Covenant School. Hagerty tweeted Monday, "I'm grateful to law enforcement and first responders for their heroic actions. I am monitoring the situation closely, and my office is in contact with local officials and available to anyone needing assistance." Chuck and I are heartbroken to hear about the shooting at the Covenant School in Nashville. My office is in contact with federal, state, and local officials, and we stand ready to assist, Blackburn wrote in a statement. "Thank you for the first responders working on site I'm not going any further because all the rest of it is BS. Give me one moment, guys. My wife is saying hi. You're on camera, baby. Yeah, you're on camera.
Hello, folks.
Oh man, shout out to my wife, man. She didn't know she was on camera. Come on, girl. That's my buddy. That's my buddy, man. That's my girl. Everybody saying hi, man. You getting love right now. Yeah, shout out to my wife, man. All right. So let's hide this for a minute. God, this is crazy, man. Like, you know, when I hear these stories, like on some realness, I put myself in the parents' shoes. You know, you kiss your child goodbye, you give them a hug, you send them to school, whether it's a lunch or you tell them, I see you. You expect to see your child the way you set them off, and then you go to work, and then you get that dreaded call that your child is no longer with you because someone decided to go and operate a weapon for all the wrong reasons. I mean, this is just devastating, bro. Like, that's real traumatic experience right there for a lot of people that go through this type of stuff. Because every time you hear the word school or anytime you hear the word uh, gathering, that's all your mind's going to think about. Your child or whatever children you have left could be the next victim. And this is, to me, I feel that we have to do more than just talk about it's the gun's fault and background. We got background checks. They do background checks in every damn state. Hell. Exactly, CeeLo. And CeeLo, here's another thing that a lot of schools are not doing. They're not invested in security. They're not invested in security.
Maybe we should really talk about how they're not teaching you your human rights or the
I mean,
Declaration of Independence.
But I mean, they're not the security.
Yeah, that's very important. That's like one of the most important things you learn.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what we was talking about before. Why is there not security in the school? Why is it that lawmakers keep blocking that? We talked about this. I think there was not only Tennessee, not was Tennessee. I think it was the state of what was that state? I think it was the state of Idaho. Either Idaho or Iowa. I know one of the states in the Midwest has said that they were going to uh, advocate for teachers to go through the training to know when to engage. Why haven't other states done that? I mean, because metal detectors don't always work. You can easily disguise a weapon through without getting detected on a metal detector. I mean, you can Google that shit. But to actually have security be around the school, in the classroom, or on the halls, I think that would stop a lot of this. Exactly, CeeLo. If we had like Secret Service. If you're right, we had people with Secret Service training, we wouldn't have these problems in the school. The threat would be neutralized immediately. Hell, look at Israel. I think it's in Israel. Yeah, Israel. The teachers, uh, they got security in the classroom. You cannot run up on a teacher in Israel. Yeah, you cannot run up on a teacher in Israel. And see, that's crazy that you see other countries have that type of security and protection, but we won't do that for our kids. It's crazy. This is why a lot of parents are going towards homeschooling their kids because they don't feel safe with their kids going to school because of the way the world is becoming. I mean, this girl was able to go through a side door. A side door. Let that sink in. Just like what happened when we talked about the school in Texas where the girl got violated. Yeah, I remember that. Yep, 2 weeks ago. I heard about that one too. Yeah, it did. And these are the problems that we're facing. And nobody wants to talk about this stuff. People act like they scared to talk about these type of situations. It's like everybody want to say, well, kids gonna be kids, but you can't say that right now because look at what's going on here. We are not setting a deterrent. If someone sees security in a schoolyard or in a school or anywhere, what happens when people see security? A lot of cameras, a lot of guards. They think twice before doing something because they know if I do this, I'm not gonna make it. That's what we need to institute in our school system. And until we do that, we're gonna continue to have this. I don't give a damn how many laws you pass about strict on guns. And you're right. You're right. You said it in a nutshell. There is a lot of hatred out there. And a lot of hate that we need to protect them from is self-hate. Because that's another thing that's going on with a lot of these people too that's committing these crimes. They got so much internal problems, in there because of their lifestyle or whatever they're choosing to do that nobody is not coming to them and say, you know what, you need to go to therapy and talk that out. I'm telling you, therapy works wonders, man. That will keep me balanced. Exactly. Exactly. Which is it? You can't be either or. And like I said before, the only thing we need to mostly focus on is what we just talked about. We got to focus on security for these schools. Until we get that, this is going to continue to happen. Every time we turn around, we're going to have a situation where a child is going to lose their life. And it's just facts. I don't care who you are or what you're saying or what you're trying to put down. These are straight facts. All right, y'all. Let's go to the next story here. This story crazy. This is coming out of Mississippi. If you've been joining with me so far, guys, please hit that like button. Let's try to get these likes up. All right. I want to try to get 20 likes tonight, if possible. 20 likes. Now, this is coming out of Mississippi. Now, guys, this is crazy. I'm not going to really play the audio on this because I'm streaming on YouTube. And y'all know how YouTube is. If I play this audio, I'm going to get fucking dinged. I'm not getting dinged tonight, baby. All right, I'm not. Your boy not getting dinged because we having too much fun, and I love giving y'all the truth. But this is the story. This is what my boy was talking about. What's his name? AK Nation. A Mississippi woman deletes her husband on Facebook live after finding out, well, they say gay, but really he's bisexual. Let's talk about it. The universe is mad as hell with Mississippi. So much has been happening there lately, and now a woman is behind bars for allegedly murdering her husband while she was streaming on Facebook Live. Now, I am going to try to find the news report about this right quick, and then I'll come back to this story here. Let me find the news report. You can't make this up, man. Hold on for 1 second. Man. Trying to find a video right quick, y'all. Here we go. Guess I'm not gonna get that many seconds of it. All right, y'all, give me a minute. Let me see if I can get this video pulled up. Yeah, they ain't got no video here. All right, so there's no video, but I am gonna put the link down below. But anyway, basically, all right, this woman, the Lowndes County Sheriff Office in Mississippi responded to like this domestic violence call, and they located on 500 Green Tree Drive, where they were located at that Saturday morning. So when they arrived, you got 28-year-old Kadasia Michelle Brown, who basically had murdered her husband online, live. Like, you can't make this up. Live, y'all. Just deleted that man. All because of his cheating ways. It's crazy. What up, Rebel? You can't make this up. Oh, it gets worse. Now, they caught all this on Facebook Live, and he was trying to get his stuff and leave the situation. But I'm gonna put a link in the audio so y'all can hear this article and hear the audio. So I don't, like I said, I don't want to play it on YouTube because I don't want to get dinged. He was trying to leave. He's like, let me get my stuff, let me go. And she was like, oh no, you're not getting your stuff. All this belongs to me. All this is mine. And just being belligerent. And then she kept hitting him. He was like, yo, you keep putting your hands on me, I'm gonna call the cops. And before he could get that out of his mouth good, she pulled out the blinky and started going wink, wink, wink. Just like that. Now, she was very irate on Facebook before all this went down. 17 hours before, she had this post here. I have a bisexual husband, Jeremy Rock Brown. Then she put National Sales and Lease Manager fucks his employees, Jeremy Rock Brown. And then that's when one of the girls, I guess he worked with, a Jessica Rita, allegedly said, hey, sexy, how you been? Call me. This Jeremy you work with at National Sales and Lease. Well, I guess he was the one instituting to call her, try to get with her. She said cheater, but she never responded, so I guess she wasn't interested. You know what I mean? Now, here's the thing. If it gets to the point where you in a relationship, y'all fussing and fighting, the person is cheating on you, the person is literally trying to get with another woman, or you find out that their sexual preference, it matches your sexual preference, just leave. Just go. That's all you gotta do. Just fucking go. Now look what you done created. Now your has no mama and no daddy. You gonna get life in prison. You in Mississippi. So you gonna get life. You gonna get 40 plus years. You might as well get ready for that ride. And let's say you do a plea deal. Oh man, I'm about to lose everything tonight. Hold on, y'all. Let's say you about to do a plea deal, right? You say, all right, I'm gonna do a plea deal. All right. And the family agrees with the plea deal. And let's say they be nice enough to let you do 30. Look at how much time you gotta do. You already 28, damn near 30 years old right now. You're gonna be 60 when you get out. You gotta do 80% of that shit. You'll be almost 60, man. For what? All because you gotta do 24 years of that, 30. So you add that 24 to your 28 years of you being on life, you're gonna be 52 years old. All because you couldn't handle the fact that this man is whatever his sexual preference is. Just leave. Life is too short, man. Just leave. Got 21 in the chat right now, man. 20 watching. Thank y'all for the love, man. Oh, wow. Thank you, Stephen Ross, for that. That's crazy. On YouTube, Steve Ross said that YouTube stopped him from watching about this trans shooter thing, and they nuked this program. Wow, that's crazy. YouTube be tripping, boy. I tell you, that's why I have it. I mean, I don't understand this. I don't understand the logic of why you want to kill someone because you don't like their preference. When you could just walk away and divorce them. It's not hard. I mean, he's already probably making more money than you. Just go and take the bag and call it a day. But no, you didn't want to do that. You let your emotions override common sense. And now here you is in jail, looking fool, kids in total chaos, and then the kids will grow up and hate you. I hope you know that, right? Usually, when kids see their mom or their dad take away one of the parents, they hate the other parent. Always happens that way because yeah, exactly. 007. It ain't even that. I mean, you in Mississippi. I mean, she looked like she was a decent looking woman. She probably could have got another dude. You probably got a dude right now wanting to get with you. That was on standby, probably waiting for him to mess up. And you went out here and act like a damn idiot. For what? Nothing. Nothing at all. Now you don't cause his family pain, your family pain, because now they got to deal with these jokers because of some stupid shit you did. I don't understand people's logic, bro. I really don't. Even when I was that age point, I wasn't doing no stupid shit like that. I took a deep breath of thought for a minute, like, yo, this ain't worth all this. And it ain't. Now she out here looking fool. Straight crazy. All right, guys, we got one more story left for the night I want to share with y'all. Again, let's hit that like button. If you are on Rumble, let's get my likes up past 2. Let's afford. Come on, guys. Let's get that Rumble up, man. Let's get that Rumble up, bro. Let's get them Rumbles up. I got 16 people watching me right now on Rumble. I should have 16 damn likes. At least about damn 10. Come on, man. Don't do your boy like this. This is the only place where you gonna get real news from a real patriot, okay? A real patriot that survived Blackistan. You can't make this shit up. Come on, man. Let's get these likes up. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. All right. The more likes you put up, the more we also get in the algorithm. Also, on Rumble, go on and follow your boy. If you liking what you hearing for the first time on Rumble, follow me now. Share it with your coworkers. Share it with your buddies. Let them know that there's someone that's talking some real shit that ain't on that woke shit. Okay? All right? That's on that AmericanFirst.com. All right, let's go talk about this next story right quick because I told my wife about this and she was like, I definitely should talk about. But before that, let's talk about the story. There's 2 stories left. Hold on. Let's talk about the one that's happened in Brunswick. Hold on for a second. This is in my neck of the woods. What happened to this kid? It's got to be talked about. It's got to be shared because. Now, if you don't know what Brunswick, Georgia is, this is the same place where Ahmaud Arbery is from. But on this is real. It's so real, it done made Fox News. So somebody about to get fucked up. Yeah, it made Fox News, guys. It made Fox News. So let's play the local news part of it. And please pray for this young teen. And he was autistic. That's even worse. That would really piss me off. Because now you're doing this to autistic kids, dude. That's bullshit. Real talk. You don't do that to no autistic kid, man. I'm sorry. I don't stand for that shit. That's just coward. Who is this son? Who is this person? Sonya Ball. So hard to understand your words, speech, everything. Man, get this clown out of my chat, man. I don't know who this is. You don't understand what I'm saying, then don't be in this motherfucker. How about that? Ain't hard. I'll get this woman out of here. Talking about speech therapy. They got it. They got it. Shit. You don't like what I'm saying? You ain't got to be in this bitch. Yeah, y'all know how I get down. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Noel. Thank you for the $10 super chat, man. We trying to get there, brother. I'm trying to get to that 10K, baby. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. 15 watching right now. Appreciate y'all on Rumble. Let's see how many likes we got on Rumble so far. We got 4 likes still. Come on, man. Y'all got 50. Well, thank you, Noel. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Always looking out for your boy, man. I appreciate you. Noel's a real one. Man, been rocking with me when I had I think Noel rocked with me when I had maybe 600 followers. Something like that. Yeah, Noel been rocking with me for a minute. Shout out to Noel, man. Thank you for the love, Noel. I appreciate you, man. All right, let's go and talk about this situation here. I'm going to play it and then let y'all hear from there what's going on and give you my commentary.
Designed to put on effortlessly. Just slip on and slip off without a struggle. More than 200,000 Zeba sneakers have been sold. Hear what our customers say. Most comfortable shoes I've ever owned. 100% love these shoes, no bending. Best no hassle sneakers I ever bought. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Get your Zebas today at zebashoes.com.
Intensity of the bullying that I've already seen in Glenn Academy and Glenn County firsthand. Not surprised.
Bailey H. says she couldn't wait to graduate from Glenn Academy in 2021 to get away from what she considered a toxic environment. When she saw this video on a local Facebook group supposedly showing students at the school abusing a peer, she says she was not surprised.
I feel like some of these kids don't even realize, in the moment while they're doing it, how bad what they're doing is. Because if they had seen it on social media and someone else doing it, oh my gosh, they're appalled.
Glenn County police say 3 teenagers dropped a 19-year-old classmate off at a hospital this week who needed treatment for alcohol and controlled substances. Police say further investigations showed that the images currently circulating on social media happened in a prior unrelated incident involving the injured teen, suggesting he has gone through this more than once. Bailey hopes the attention this incident is getting forces school leaders to crack down on the bullying.
And I'm ready to see a change. This is terrible. This kid was so sweet. He did not deserve any of this, and it's heartbreaking.
Hey, ladies,
All right, guys. And you're right. Brunswick is rough. I lived over there. A lot of problems with Brunswick is you got a lot of rich kids over there that parents, mama and daddy. All right, I will. I'm gonna reach out back to my brother. A lot of these brothers, a lot of these guys, a lot of these young people, parents have taught them that it's okay to do messed up stuff and not be held accountable. And because of this, they've found it okay. And now it's gotten out of hand because now this kid was abused on St. Simon's Island. Now, St. Simon's Island is right next door. It's part of Glenn County. Yeah. That's where the rich kids got. Yeah, it's expensive over there. All right. Houses over there is no less than, you gonna pay no less than $750,000 right now for a house over there. Okay. All right. The average house goes around about and that little island goes around about 400,000. 450. So almost a half a mil. So your average decent house over there is 450. For real. You ain't gonna go to St. Simon's Island and get a house for 250,000. You can get that shit. If you do, it's gonna be a 2-bedroom. Ain't gonna be no nice one. You want a real nice house in St. Simon's? Shit. Better be prepared to throw up 450K. For real. You may get a nice one for 400. Maybe. You can talk somebody down for 400 because they want to get that shit off their hands. But most of the time, just like Lisa say, you gonna pay about damn near 500, a half a mil plus for a house over there. I'm for real. It's expensive over there, boy. You gonna live that life. They ain't give a shit. You gonna pay that money. For real. But anyway, getting back to what I'm saying, I don't know if anybody's gonna be held accountable for what this did to this little man. Because, like I said, there's so many rich kids involved. And a lot of them got their hands in the cookie jar in a lot of things that's going on over there. Even if they do make an arrest and they do hold them accountable, mommy and daddy gonna find a way to make it disappear. I mean, look at what we've seen so far over there in that area. Besides, I mean, Ahmaud Arbery got his justice, but y'all already know the famous basketball player, brother allegedly, Kwame Brown brother allegedly supposed to have murdered this guy that was allegedly banging his old lady. His old lady was involved in the murder, and guess what happened? They got off on it. We did a story on this shit because she can't testify against him because they still married, and they are married even though they ain't together. Crazy shit I ever seen. But yeah, so yeah, man. I started to think of Brunswick as cop land with a twist. Got a little money, you can get away with some shit. Well, here's the thing. A lot of St. Simon's Island does not have a high school. They have a private school. So a lot of the parents that don't want to spend money on private school, most of the time send the kids to school in Brunswick, which Brunswick has 2 high schools. They got Glen Academy, and then they have Brunswick High School. Most of the kids on the island go to Glen Academy. That's where a lot of the hood kids go at. So you got hood and rich hey, in the same school. So you know how that shit gets down. So when you got these kids that's rich and love to party, they got the hood kids that they go to school with. They can be like, yo, man, I can get you that. You know, I'm from Blackistan. We can get you that. So it's a crazy world. That's how it goes. That's how it gets down over there. That's how they get down. I know it's strange. It's kind of kooky, but they do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Lisa. How it gets down, baby. Yeah. St. Simon is not going to put no high school over there. They only got one school over there they cool with, and that's that private school. That's it. If you ain't going to pay that tuition, shit. People go and take them kids to them regular high school. Yeah, St. Simon, bro, let me tell you. It's one of them places where you got to be careful who you party with and who you deal with. Because a lot of these rich people over there is fucking nuts. Before I met my wife, I done partied with some of them motherfuckers. They crazy. You think we as regular people got problems? Shit. Some of these motherfuckers got therapists on standby. Therapist is right there on call. Hey, I need you to come through right now. I'm about to fuck some shit up. I'm being serious, man. It's a whole different world, man. Rich people different, dog. Rich people are different over there. When you in the South with an island like that, all these celebrities, and you rich, and you got all this in your fingertips, a whole different mindset. How I say, man, if them kids connected to anything from St. Simon to Sea Island, they don't get away with that shit. It's sad but true. And even if they do get caught up, their mommy and daddy will pay a fine. They may even go as far as quietly try to make it go away and pay for this boy bills. But one thing I can say about the situation, the young man has gotten $49,000 of GoFundMe support. So that is the positive thing. So to help with the medical bills for the family. But it just goes to let you know that you gotta be careful with your kids, man. Even if they're autistic, who they dealing with, because people don't give a shit. People don't. People are very fucked up. If they can get your kid or anyone that they feel like got a weak mind into some stuff, they will do it and have no remorse. No remorse at all. All right, so the last story tonight I'm gonna give y'all, and then I'm going to relax and drink me a nice cold one and play my game a little bit and enjoy my beautiful wife again this lovely evening. Because when you got a beautiful wife that I have, you better enjoy it because I don't want nobody else enjoying that. Anyway, I always get it with that joke. Shit, you gotta remember, baby, it's cuffing season. It's about to be summertime. Oh, yeah, okay. You gotta be careful. Anyway, thank you, son. I appreciate it. Thank you, son. Let me go ahead on here and show y'all this story here. This shit crazy here. I told my wife about this story, about what happened, and this blew her mind too. Give me one moment here. All right, I'm about to put this on the screen right now. Yeah, I appreciate it. 21 likes. First time I got it that heavy. Let's see how many likes we got on the Rumble. Come on, guys. Let's get them Rumbles up. We at 6. Come on, man. Let me get the 10. I know we get me the 10 on Rumble, man. Come on. Oh, y'all watching me on Rumble like this? Come on, man. Let's get this shit cranked up, baby. Come on. Let's get this algorithm popping. All right. It gets more people to follow me. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. It feels good to have all these people in the chat tonight, man. 14 in the chat. We're getting there. All right, guys. Let's play this. Let's break this one down.
Breaking tonight, charges were handed out following a women's basketball game.